Oh no, it's another detailing video here on HubNut as I put more of Moonshine's products to the test. These are all products I've used on my Daewoo Matiz, which you've seen in a previous video, I hope. This time I'm going to give it a harder test. This Citroen C5. This has been sitting under a tree, getting covered in sap and all sorts of muck. It's really, really nasty. So I'm hoping this citrus pre-wash, the Ripper from Moonshine, will be helpful in beautifying this car. It's also got alloy wheels which are really encrusted with horrible, nasty brake dust and stuff. So we'll give that a test as well. But first things first, I'm going to give it a good soaking in this, and then we'll see if we can make any improvements. I should also mention that Hubnutters get a 25% discount on their Moonshine. Check the description below for details of that. Right, we shall start squirting this on. Amazing how disgusting this stuff is, the tree sap. And there's so little you can do about it. It just makes a complete mess of your car. I hope I don't run out of this stuff. I've got a lot of car to cover here. But the good thing about this stuff, it's glass bottles, and they've done that deliberately so you can refill your bottles. Less plastic waste, more sustainable. I am all for that. And then we've got the Purge wheel cleaner, non-acidic, pre-diluted. So I'll give this a good squirt as well. Oh, I can already see that pulling the dirt off. Ew. So I'll give the car a quick rinse, more to help spread this pre-wash before we do anything. So let's have a look at this wheel. Yeah, it's going to need scrubbing with a brush. It's not just making it all just magically come off, unfortunately. But it's having quite a nice effect on it, I would say. Let's try and use my 2 buckets correctly today. So that's the rinse. Then the mitt goes into the fresh. And the state of the roof is absolutely shocking. The downside of trees, I mean, I love trees because they're quite useful. In fact, I could make life easier for myself here, couldn't I? I can actually tell the car to sit down low. For some reason I've got to have the engine running to tell it to do that. There we go. Can't do that with your Peugeot 407, can you? Ah, that makes life much easier. But yeah, trees are an utter pain. And the birds that sit in said trees. That doesn't mean that I want to stop all trees existing though. I just need to find a better parking solution that perhaps doesn't leave the car sitting right under trees. But yes, I'm finally admitting that perhaps the 2 bucket system does have its advantages. You can already see how dirty that water is getting. And the theory is that we can keep this soapy water cleaner, which obviously has major advantages. Yes, we're going away in this car again, so I thought I'd give it a clean. If only because having clean windows and mirrors makes such a difference. But also, you know, it's an older car now, and I think people get a bit judgy about older cars, so it's nice to have one that actually looks shiny and well cared for, even if the front bumper is slightly hanging off and the paint is iffy in places. At least it'll look like a cared for, clean car, one hopes. And we give her a rinse, and she's starting to look much better already. Well, I feel this is the very definition of you can't polish a turd, really. I feel like we are giving it a mild coating of glitter. I mean, just because you own a rubbish old car that's practically worthless doesn't mean you can't look after it and give it a clean. And these Moonshine products suit my energy levels of not very much. So now we'll get the detailing stuff, which smells amazing. Oof, and there we go, gone around with a quick detailer, and yeah, very good effects. Again, I mean, the paint is rubbish on this car. It's blotchy here, but nonetheless there's a bit of shine going on, but certainly wasn't there before. And as for the roof, it's actually clean, which is nice. So all in all, not my Sierras, I think she looks a lot better for her makeover. So yeah, this stuff just smells delicious, and I love how it goes on. The quick shine, quick detailer with mango fragrance. So yeah, once again, thank you very much to Moonshine. So I'm sorry it's yet another man cleans car video, and yeah, certainly Hubnut is not the place for detailing, just in case you hadn't noticed. But nonetheless, I'm impressed. It feels silky smooth. Maybe I'll get a few MPGs more now. And I feel much better for having the car clean again. Although it's quite upsetting, I'm going to go and park it under trees and then it'll be filthy again. But yes, Moonshine products very kindly sent those items, but they want you to benefit as well. 25% discount on their store if you look for the details in the description below. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in a future video. Farewell.